Councilor Michelle Segundera.
Present.
Councilor Joselito Fontelera.
Present.
Councilor Verna S. Dirabago. Councilor Probit Iranoy.
Present.
Councilor Dalia M. De Leon.
Present.
Councilor Alfred Felix E. De Castro.
Present.
Ex officio members, Liga ng mga Barangay President Raul B. Bacay. Ang Panlunsod na Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Loverly Bernabe.
Present.
13 members of this August body responded to the call, sir.
13 members responded to the call. I now certify the presence of quorum. We may now transact official business. Okay, approval of the agenda. Any unassigned business, Madam Secretary?
We have one unassigned business, sir, which is a request for a resolution favorably endorsing to the Department of Budget and Management through the Office of Secretary Wendell E. Abisado for funding assistance in the amount of 300 million pesos for the following infrastructure projects: rehabilitation of flood control structures along Alaminos River at Barangay Amanjego, this city, in the amount of 100 million pesos. Rehabilitation of flood control structures along Sitio Tukok, Barangay Palamis, in the amount of 100 million pesos. And lastly, rehabilitation of flood control structures along Alaminos River at Barangay Balangubong in the amount of 100 million pesos.
Any other unassigned business?
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I be recognized?
Councilor Alfred Felix De Castro is recognized.
Yes, as part of the unassigned business, may I likewise include for the request of a resolution from the members of the August body for the issuance of a resolution for a grant of authority to Alaminos City, Pangasinan SP member Attorney Alfred Felix E. De Castro to engage in the private practice of law.
Okay. Any other?
Mr. Chair, I would like also to request for the same resolution for me to engage in the private practice of law.
Okay, noted. Any other unassigned business?
Yes, Mr. Chair, another unassigned business, Mr. Chair, that I respectfully request for a resolution from the August body of the adoption of Provincial Ordinance Number 253-2020 entitled An Ordinance Granting Relief in the Form of Condonation of Interest and Penalties on Unpaid Real Property Taxes within the territorial jurisdiction of the province of Pangasinan for the year 2020, that the said provincial ordinance be likewise effective and adopted for the city of Alaminos, Mr. Chair.
Okay, please take note, Madam Secretary. Any other unassigned business from the body? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Madam Secretary, I think there was an initial dialogue that was there another resolution of request to the DBM regarding a public market worth 50 million?
Wala pa naman pong dumarating, sir, na request.
Wala pang pumasok. Ito lang muna, itong
Wala pa
300.
po, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, kung wala pa, we have 4 unassigned businesses. Any motion, Councilor De Castro?
Mr. Chair, may I respectfully move for the August body to approve the calendar of business for today as well as the unassigned business.
It's been moved by Councilor Alfred Felix Castro and a seconded by Councilor Ranoy, Councilor Bernabe, Councilor Season for the approval, Councilor Segundera for the approval of the said agenda. Any amendments? Hearing none, the said agenda is approved. So next item.
Adoption of the journal and minutes of the Sangguniang Panlunsod regular session held on January 26, 2021.
Any motion? Councilor Segundera.
Mr. Presiding Officer, I move for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular session held on January 26, 2021.
So, any second? It has been moved by Councilor Segundera, seconded by Councilor De Leon and Councilor Raul Baca and Councilor Rabago for the adoption of the journals and minutes of our regular session held on January 26, 2021. Any objection? Any amendments? Hearing none, the said journal and minutes are hereby adopted. Under privilege hour, any privilege speeches? Councilor Raul Bacay is recognized. Wait lang, nakamute po kayo, Councilor. Yan.
Mr. Chair, kahapon meeting kami ng nag-meeting kami ng tricycle task force.
Okay.
Gusto ko sanang ingin dito sa August body na as per instruction of Attorney Makaiba na gagawa daw tayo ng resolution requesting to Honorable Art Brian Celeste to issue the executive order para sa implementation ng coding system sa tricycle po natin na as per request ng mga tricycle tuda po natin dito sa Alaminos.
Request ni
Requesting to Honorable Art Brian Celeste to issue the executive order to implement the coding system.
coding.
Coding
Hindi
system
yung
kasi hindi pa tapos yung hindi yung road yung rerouting natin actually nagpupo na tayo
Okay na.
implement na tayo dry run.
Oo.
Pagkatapos after request nga ng mga tricycle din na sana i-implement din i-implement din yung request nila yung magiging imbis na MWF at saka TTH yung schedule ng pasada nila gagawin na lang coding system na hindi yung Monday 1 saka 2 hindi pwedeng magbiyahe sa Tuesday 3 saka 4 hanggang Saturday.
So instead of color coding, tayo yung number coding, ganun ba?
Number coding, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so any other so Councilor Raul Bacay moves to include the said resolution in the business of the day for deliberation. Any second? Seconded to that? Seconded by Councilor Season. So any other privilege speeches? Wala na. So, Madam Secretary, where do we, wait lang. Sino yung mga guests natin? Baka pwede na natin unahin para hindi na sila matagal mag-antay. Anong items yung nandyan para sa kanila?
Sir, ang nandito po sa session hall, session hall ba sila? Ay, naka-connect na po sir sa assessor, si Sir Aglibot sa NBI.
Okay.
At saka si Doktora Dana po doon sa COVID vaccine at saka si Ma'am Shirley yata sir pinaano ni Councilor De Castro.
Ma'am Shirley. Okay. So, if with the indulgence of the body, I would like to take this privilege na unahin na natin yung mga guests natin para hindi na sila matagal mag-antay during our session. So, shall we suspend the rules?
Mr. Chair, I move that we suspend our internal rules to accommodate our guests for today.
It's been moved by Councilor Cirilo Radok, seconded by Councilor Oscar Bolling and Councilor Dalia De Leon and Councilor Bernabe to suspend our rules to accommodate our guests. So first off, unahin na natin yung na-pending last week was with regard to the donation of the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to execute a deed of donation in favor of the National Bureau of Investigation for parcels of land previously donated to the city by Baltics Development and Realty Corporation, more particularly described to wit the two parcels of land. So, Madam Secretary, kindly recognize our guest.
Our guest for this item is our officer in charge in the office of our city assessor, Sir Ed Agdibot.
Sir Ed, are you there?
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Sir Ed, pwede palakasan lang yung
Hello, sir.
process.
Good afternoon.
Ayan, good afternoon, Sir Ed. Oh. So last week, I think nagkaroon na ng konting misunderstanding doon sa ating mga papers na sinubmit sa SP Secretary, pati po yung nabanggit niyo po doon sa session. Can you briefly explain lang po na yun nga yung kung bakit iba po yung TCT number na nandun sa request ni Mayor, pati doon sa actual TCT number na na-mention niyo po, para to give clarification lang po doon sa loteng yung loteng dinodonate natin sa NBI dahil kasi ilang beses na kasi nag-change ito eh. So can you give us clarification lang po for the record?
Sir, TCT number po ba hindi yung tax declaration number? Ang
Both na lang po. Paki-mention na lang po. Saka yung fiscal na lang po.
Hello, sir. Yung kung sa TCT number po na, yung kung panghuli, TCT number 027-2017-002682 part under tax declaration number 2018-2202-179. Whereas, ang nagkaroon po ng, ang akala natin, nagkaroon ng clerical error dahil doon sa tax declaration. Yung pong dating mother tax declaration po nun, yung 2018-22-01880.
Okay.
Kaya po, yung pong panghuli, ang binigay na po namin is yung 2018-22-02179. Nakapangalan na po yan sa City Government of Alaminos, which is nakahiwalay na po yung 44 square meter. Ganon din po ang nangyari dun sa tax declaration number 2018-2201-882. Yan po yung mother title na pinanggalingan nung mother tax declaration na pinanggalingan po nung tax declaration number 2018-22-02181. Which is yung yung area po niya is 456 square meters. Under TCT number 027-2017-002685.
Okay. So all is in order naman na, no?
Yes,
Ano
sir.
yung nag-tweet natin ni Baltics Realty is i-donate natin sa NBI. Tama po ba?
Opo, nakahiwalay na po. Kaya
Nakahilip na yung total of, I think, 456 square meters saka 44 square meters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay ba po
Malinis
kasi?
na
Opo.
Ayun na, nagkakaroon na ng konting confusion but at least naput na po on record. Any other statements pa po?
Okay naman. Wala.
Sige, Sir Ed, marami pong salamat. Any questions pa from the body?
Gusto ko lang i-confirm ni Mr. Assessor si Ed na yung i-donate sa atin ng Bultex, yun yung eksaktong lupa rin na i-donate natin sa NBI.
Yes, sir. Yun na po
Pareho?
yung actual.
Oo, parehong-pareho. Pati sukat.
Yes, sir. Ano na po yan, sir? Nag-base po kami sa actual survey conducted by the DPWH. Yung kung surveyor nila si Engineer Cedric Edwin-Cola.
So yung total
Actual na po yan, sir.
I-denote din natin sa NBI, walang natira sa atin.
Wala na, sir. Wala na.
Okay.
Buo po yung buo.
Any other questions? So buo po, no? 500 ang na-donate sa atin, tapos 500 din na i-donate sa kanila.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay, wala na. Thank you very much, Sir Ed. Sir, maraming pong salamat.
Thank you po.
Thank you. So, next up, we would like to recognize Madam Secretary regarding the measure we tackled last week regarding the confidentiality agreement of AstraZeneca. We scheduled the committee hearing, I believe, on the first week of February, but it was certified as urgent because I was informed that this confidentiality agreement is required to be passed or signed by our city mayor to be able to do preliminary negotiations. So this is not a final negotiation; it's more of a confidentiality agreement wherein before initial negotiations can be performed. So, Madam Luz, can you recognize our guest?
Our guest for this item is
Can you please
our
recognize our-
officer in charge, Dr. Dana May Ragudus.
Ito ba si Dr. Dana? Dr. Dana, are you there? Ay. Resource, ano pangalan niya? Resource speaker ba? Is Dr. Dana in? Here. Alamino City Health.
Si Doktora Salakop yata ito. Doktora
Doktora?
Salakop. Ayan
Doktora, can you hear us? Doktora, the City Health Office? Baka naka... Ay, Doktora, we cannot hear you. Doktora, can you hear us? So, we're experiencing technical difficulty. Ma'am, ano yung isang topic? Meron pa ba? Wala na, no? Doktora, can you hear us? So, wala. So, we're experiencing technical difficulty. So, Doktora, try na lang po mag-connect, ha? Yung mic, hindi ko po namin kayo marinig. May mic po ba kayo? Baka naka... Doktora? Anyway,
maybe we
we're...
just go back to Dr.
Yeah.
lang later.
Okay, let's move first. Try na po mag-connect, Doktora, tapos i-recognize ko na kayo pagkatapos. Any other privilege speeches? Kung wala na, okay, so we take, what do you call this? We head to proposed resolutions, Madam Secretary. We will now lift the suspension of the rules. Madam Secretary, proposed resolutions.
Under proposed resolutions, we have the first item is the proposed resolution number 2021-020, resolution approving the purchase or procurement of 12 units of multipurpose vehicle to be utilized by the barangays in the city, specifically for Ronda, Rescue, Roving, and Mass Transport amounting to 13,068,000. And the next item is the proposed resolution number 2021-021, resolution favorably endorsing to the Department of Transportation the request of the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan that the Alaminos City Airport Development Project site be donated to the city.
Do we have a guest for item number 2?
Sir, wala.
Wala. I see that the CPDO is here.
Ay, Ma'am Jane, si PDO ba?
Sir Ed,
Hindi ko-
are you guesting for what measure? Sir Ed? Sir Ed Garcia? Anyway, so regarding item number 1, so any motion from the body? Yeah, Sir Ed. Ay. Sir Ed, can you hear us? Hello. Sir Ed? Hello? Sir, rules for a 1-minute recess. Sir Ed? Anyway. Ma'am Luz, wala? Walang mag-guess ba dito? 1 or 2? Ba't nandyan si Sir Ed?
Hello, Mr. Chair. If there are no questions or queries on the proposed resolutions, item number 1 and 2, maybe we'll just dispense with the speaker considering the technical difficulty, and if there will be no questions on the matter,
Okay.
then perhaps we could just move that this matter be elevated to the business of the day for deliberation and approval later on. After
Yes,
the
are
recess.
there any questions from the body regarding item number 1 or item number 2? Wala. Siguro we can discuss na lang later pagka may tanong pa kayo. So it has been moved by Councilor De Castro to include the said 2 items na business of the day. Any second to that?
Yeah.
Seconded by Councilor Ranoy, Councilor Albacay, Councilor Season, and Councilor Bernabe to include the said 2 items in the business of the day for deliberation. Okay, next item, Madam Secretary.
Now we proceed to communications received. We have a request for accreditation of the United Ilocanja Fraternity and Sorority, Inc., Civic Action Group, Alaminos Chapter.
So Councilor Ranoy is recognized. Chairman of
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we scheduled the committee hearing on February 8 at 9:30 in the morning.
So Councilor Ranoy scheduled sa committee hearing on February 8, 9:30 in the morning. Please invite the proponent and the concerned people regarding this resolution. So ordered. So next item, Madam Secretary.
Now we proceed to committee reports. The first unassigned pa pala, sir. We proceed to unassigned business, which are resolution favorably endorsing to the Department of Budget Management through the Office of Secretary Wendell E. Abisado for funding assistance in the amount of 300 million pesos for the following infrastructure project. Rehabilitation of flood control structures along Alaminos River.
Nasa mo na yan.
Yes, sir.
So the items a while ago that were mentioned were
Debated na sa business of the day.
okay. Ilan ba yan? Ilang unassigned dyan?
Apat, sir. Apat.
So Councilor Cirilo Rodoc moves for the inclusion of the said 4 items in the business of the day for deliberation.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Deliberation. Seconded by Councilor De Castro. So next item.
We proceed to committee reports. First item is joint committee report from the legislative inquiry held on January 18 regarding the declaration of gale warning in relation to the trips to 100 Islands National Park.
Councilor Raul Bakay. Councilor Raul Bakay, pa-unmute po.
Mr. Chair, the hearing was conducted on January 18, 2021. Present were Councilor Berna Rabago and Councilor Carol Season. Also in attendance with Attorney Walter Macaiba, the City Legal Counsel, the representative from the Coast Guard, and Mr. Miguel Season of Tourism Officer. The committee was conducted on the account of query on gale warning in relation to the trip to the HIMP. Mr. Miguel Season stressed that due to the pandemic, there arose the decrease of the tourist arrival and the consequential loss of income of HIMP. And that the problem we are experiencing right now in the gale warning, where most of our stakeholders were hindered to travel to the 100 Island National Park. According to the representative from the Philippine Coast Guard, their basis in declaring gale warning in declaration to be issued by Pag-asa through email. The former added that it is their mandate to protect the safety of guests in the absence of weather bulletin in certain locality by virtue of Philippine Coast Guard Memorandum Circular number 03-01 issued on February 2, 2001. Subsequently, PCG Memorandum Circular number 03-14 was issued on April 16, 2014, which provide guidelines for the safety and security requirements of Coast Guard and beach resorts and vessel with pool facilities, including the qualification and requirements of lifeguard for promotion of safety of life at sea. However, based on the research made by City Legal Counsel on the said circular, which was issued more currently, said circular did not mention gale warning. Altogether, the committee and representative from the local executive suggested an appeal to the PCG that in declaring a gale warning, we have to consider the actual situation of the sea. With this, the representative from the Coast Guard could not readily respond to such appeal and instead recommend that all concerned PCG and the representative from LGU Alaminos City should attend the dialogue to be conducted in this matter on January 21, San Fernando City, La Union. In view of the above findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and this be deferred temporarily. Sir Chair.
Okay, Councilor Raul Bakay, since yan na rin yung topic, pwede bang bigyan na rin kami ng summary siguro kung ano nangyari sa La Union?
Actually, Mr. Chair, nung pumunta kami doon, yun nga napag-usapan namin yung gale warning. Actually, nag-propose si Mayor Brian ng kung paano i-registered yung Andrew Island po natin as a special zone. Binigyan kami ng requirement. Ito yung problema po namin na requirement kasi lahat ng mga bangka ay dapat ma-registered sa marina kasi mayroon clearance manggagaling sa marina pag nag-apply tayo ng nag-apply tayo ng special zone.
Kasama sa Marina? Parang
O kasama ang marina po, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Yung kasama yung mayroon silang clearance. May clearance na manggagaling doon.
Okay.
Kaya dapat lahat ng bangka naka-registered sa marina.
Okay.
Kasi may magki-clearance tayo sa marina. Ito
rin tayo doon dati?
yun nga yung problema, nagkaroon ng problema kasi ang laki yung babayaran sa marina.
Oo.
Mahigit kulang yata ng more or less 10,000
Isang bangka.
isang bangka. Actually nag-request yung tatlong association ng mobile registration. Ongoing ngayon yung mobile registration. Ang problema, di ko alam kung may nagre-registered kasi may kulang-kulang 10,000. Pagkatapos ang ginawa ni Mayor Brian nung minute niya yung tatlong association, nagkaroon ng tutulong ang LGU po natin, pero per household magbibigay ang LGU natin ng worth 10,000 bawat household. Kung halimbawa 5 yung bangka mo, isa lang yung magbibigay ng 10,000 ang LGU para i-restore lang yung sa marina.
Ano, every year yun? Every year?
Hindi every year. Yun ang problema namin ngayon sa mga association kasi nagre-request kami na kapag every year, parang 1,800 lang ang 1,800 plus 2,000 yung insurance kaya umabot lang ng 4,000. Nagkaroon ng may kulang-kulang 10,000 kasi nga pati yung mga penalty kasi 2019 pa yata o 2018 na hindi nag-restore ang mga bangkero po natin. Kaya ngayon nire-request namin sa national na sana i-waive yung mga penalty.
Okay.
Hanggang ngayon di pa naman actually nag-request na rin yung tatlong association na i-waive yung penalty. Pero sa nakikita ko, hindi asikasuhin ang Marina.
Oo. Oo. Okay. Sige. So Councilor Raul Bacay moves for the adoption of this committee report and the said item be archived pending the dialogue between and our local chief executive and Marina regarding the mobile one-stop shop here in the city to aid our barangay and boatmen here in the 100 Islands. So next item. Check.
Joint committee report from the hearing held on January 20 regarding the request for reclassification of portions of 2 parcels of land situated at Barangay Poblacion, the city, with an aggregate area of 7,508 square meters from agricultural use to commercial use.
So Councilor Fortalera, next.
Mr. Chair, the committee hearing was conducted on January 20, 2021. Present were Councilor Alfred Felix de Castro, Oscar Bowling, Provil Ranoy, MTPSK P. Laborly Bernabe, the representative from UniAsia International Prime Holding, CPDO, Soning, and Assessor. The committee was told that just out a request stated in the above subject matter. It's a preparatory statement. The committee stated that under the local government code, part of the requirements of the certification from DAR and the resolution from the concerned barangay council probably endorsing the project, and that the property to be declassified does not exceed 10% of the total agricultural land area as the set of Section 20 of the Local Government Code of 1991. The committee noted that vital requirements of the support of the above requests, such as resolution of the Barangay Council and certification from DAR, were lacking. Since the committee advised the proponents to secure the said requirements and submit to the same to the Secretariat Office before the committee will schedule for the public hearing. In view of the above findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and further recommend that the proponents shall secure the resolution from the Barangay Council of Poblacion, probably endorsing the project and certification from the DAR to the effect. Mr. Chair.
Okay. Councilor, saan lupa to? Saan sa poblasyon?
Sir, Mr. Chair, sa may malapit sa entrance ng Pandayan side ng Suki. Right side pagpapasok.
Pandayan.
Tayo sa sir, sa Suki.
Sa may Suki. Okay. So wala pa pala silang paper. So Councilor Fortalera moves for the adoption of this committee report. The said measure be archived pending the endorsement of the Council of Poblacion and the certification from the Department of Agrarian Reform. So any objection? Hearing none, the said measure is archived. Next item. Before we go to the next item, our City Health Office, Doctora, can you test your mic again? Doctora, can you, hindi pa rin marinig. Doctora? Can tech support advise na try to use another tablet or another computer kasi hindi ko talaga marinig si Doctora. Anyway, we proceed to the next item, Madam Secretary.
Next item is joint committee report from the hearing held on January 20 regarding the request to present an app for digital contact tracing and regulation of public transportation via Zoom online from Mr. Marlon De Jesus, Marketing Executive Officer para Safe Transport Corporation.
And item number 4. Wala ata to? Postponed ata siya? Are they here? Are they here, Madam Secretary?
Sir, Natuloy ba ito? Kasi I was not around that time. Yung ano, para
Wala.
safe. Sir, na-reschedule po siya ng Feb 1. Yung para safe, yung contact tracing.
O na-reschedule sa February 1.
February, kahapon lang,
Kahapon lang. Hindi pa naisama.
hindi pa
Hindi pa
nasama,
yun
sir.
nasama. So,
Sir,
defer na lang natin to. Okay. So, since the meeting was rescheduled yesterday, so to give time for the committee report, the said item is deferred to our next regular session. So, item number 4, Madam Secretary.
Joint Committee Report from the hearing held on January 20 regarding the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Celeste to enter into a cooperation agreement by and between the city government of the City of Alaminos, Pangasinan and the Planning Network, Inc. for the Visita Project in the development of a digital prototype for a digital visitor management system.
So,
Yes.
nag-hearing ba ito? Councilor Season is recognized.
Yes, we were not able to conduct a committee hearing last January 20. Wala pa yung invited guests, so I move that we calendar again for another committee hearing on Feb 24, 10 a.m.
So, Councilor Season, Chairperson ng Tourism, reschedules the committee hearing to February 24, 10 o'clock in the morning. To give the body background, pumisita kasi dito yung regional director, si Regional Director Ortega, a few weeks ago, nag-meeting with Mayor Brian. Parang yung DOT, gumagawa sila ng region, gumagawa sila ng app, ang tawag Visita app, na parang lahat ng establishments magkakaroon ng parang the primary use of this is contact tracing and promotion of tourism. So parang bawat pupuntahan, i-feature niya yung mga tourist sites, bawat pupuntang turista magla-log-in dito para maging maayos yung database and contact tracing for the city. So I believe magkakamuwa dito at saka magkakaroon ng presentation regarding the application. Pero antayin na lang siguro natin. But heads up lang na this is a project of the DOT to further jumpstart our tourism and to improve the contact tracing of tourists in the local level. So before we proceed to our next item number 5, can we try to hear from our City Health Office again? Madam, City Health Office. Lawrence, yan.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Dr. Ra. Hi, welcome. Welcome po.
Yes,
Pasensya na nagkaka-technical difficulty po tayo.
Opo.
Are you here to explain po yung sa AstraZeneca confidentiality agreement?
Opo, resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian Celeste to enter into a confidentiality agreement by and between the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan, and AstraZeneca Pharmaceutical Philippines Incorporated for the procurement of COVID-19 vaccine po.
Okay. So, can you give us a background regarding this, ma'am? Kasi nag-usap-usap kami last week na hihiring sana namin this first week of February. Pero na-mention sa akin na kailangan po ito ay urgent dahil bago pa man tayo makapag-negotiate or deal para sa vaccine na ito, kailangan itong confidentiality agreement. Can you expound on that, ma'am?
Regarding po doon sa confidentiality agreement, sir, maybe siguro kailan pong i-fast track po yung pag-acquire ng vaccines para maibigay na rin po agad-agad sa ating mga constituents.
Kayo po ba nag-draft ng confidentiality agreement?
Hindi po, sir.
Okay. Any questions na lang to our doctor regarding vaccines?
Guys?
Councilor Season and then Councilor Redoc. Councilor Season.
Yes, Doc, tanong ko lang po, bakit po AstraZeneca? Bakit hindi natin na-consider din po yung Pfizer o kaya yung Moderna?
Under po noong authority, meron po kasing authority yung FDA po. Dalawang bakuna pa lang po yung na-approve ng FDA para ma-utilize po ng government, yung AstraZeneca at saka yung Pfizer. Yung Pfizer po kasi kailangan po na ang special po na cold chain, at least mga negative 23 degrees po ang kailangan para sa storage, which is hindi po siya available sa atin. Yung sa AstraZeneca naman po, nasa negative 2 to 8 lang po, parang nasa refrigerator lang po siya. So pwede natin pong i-store po yung ating mga vaccines under that condition po. Mas madali po siyang i-maintain yung cold chain po niya. Kaya po siguro yung AstraZeneca po ang napili po ng ating LGU po.
Councilor Radoc, recognize.
Yes, Mr. Chair, gusto ko lang tanungin si Doktora, anong aspect ng transaction, yung pagbili natin ng vaccine na yon, ang dapat confidential? At siyempre may mga aspect din
po
na,
dun sa,
di ba?
regarding sa procurement po, wala po akong idea dun po sa procurement po na ginagawa po ngayon.
Halimbawa, yung price, confidential ba yun?
Hindi naman po siya confidential kasi nakalagay naman po sa mga may mga prices po.
Yun nga, anong pwedeng hindi ko lang, anong mga aspect nga parts ng purchase transaction natin ang dapat confidential at ano yung dapat i-go public.
Regarding dun po sa confidentiality agreement, wala po akong tungkol dun sa confidentiality agreement, sir, between yung kay Mayor at saka sa AstraZeneca. Ito lang po ay para po ma-fast track po yung pag-avail po ng ating bakuna.
May I please ask the Secretariat to flash in the screen the confidentiality agreement, specifically number 5. And hindi ko lang kung ito ba ito. Number 5, this might enlighten the body. Number 5, section 5. And may I ask someone to read it? Ako na lang babasa. Subject to the immediately following sentence, each party shall not and shall cause its representatives not to disclose, including by issues of press release or otherwise making anything public statement, to any other person the fact that the confidential information has been made available to the company, the fact that discussions or negotiations with respect to the proposed transaction are taking place between the parties, or any of the terms, conditions, or other facts with respect to such discussions or negotiations, including the status thereof. Notwithstanding the foregoing, this agreement shall not be deemed to restrict either party or its representatives from complying with a lawful issued governmental order or other legal requirement, including by reason of filing with securities regulators to produce or disclose any such information. Provided, however, that the party required to make such disclosure shall, to the extent permitted by law, promptly notify the other party upon learning of such requirement to enable the party to oppose such requirement to obtain a protective order, and the first party shall cause any of its representatives to reasonably cooperate with the other party in objecting to such requirement in any related proceedings. And wait lang. Hello? Sorry.
Follow-up question po, Mr. Chair. Ito bang confidentiality agreement na to uniform sa lahat ng mga LGUs or including the national government or even
before we discuss, we would like to stop muna natin yung live stream kasi since this is a confidentiality agreement, so we have to